Beautiful day, beautiful soul. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Totally stood out in my mind that we just said beautiful day, beautiful soul, as opposed to beautiful night, beautiful light, which is what we usually say for Tarot in the Shadows. Anyways, I'm your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest free, general, timeless, channeled tarot message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. So if you're here, there's definitely a reason for it because everything happens with reason and purpose, and the universe is all conspiring together for our highest good. So if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. You have questions, I have facts. Those are below the YouTube video in the description box. For those on Clubhouse, check us out on YouTube. Link is in the bio. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So we'll be pulling our last message first from the postcard from Spirit. So let's see what we have. There's a Tarot in the Shadows message at this time. Please and thank you. That's it. Leave that there until the end of everything else. Let's go next into the P and Q Oracle, designed by my beautiful grandsons, P and Q. What is the Tarot in the Shadows message tonight? This one we saw recently. It says Grandma in the Throne shuffling. When we saw it before, it came through like the root chakra energy, safety and security, protection. And then that looks like a plane, the plane, boss, the plane energy all up in this too. So we'll see what else we have coming out tonight. Next, let's use the download oracle. What is... No, I didn't. You're right. I didn't. I heard it. Okay. Soplalo. All right. I guess you guys really like that. All right. The download oracle message tonight. I drive my shadow with precision. I allow my light to roam free with wild abandon. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you can only drive your shadow with precision if you've mastered it. So you know when to implicate the light or shadow aspect of your own character traits. So if there's an appropriate time for you to act out, talk back, speak up, you're going to do just that in any situation that it's deemed necessary. So that's good. Defend yourself. You're not a pushover no more. Before you figured this out, you were a pushover. You just let people say, do whatever. Not anymore. So from the Abukra, what is the message for this episode in Tarot in the Shadows? Something flipped over here. What do we have? To your immense relief, you will prove to yourself that your suspicions will be totally unfounded, allowing happiness and peace of mind to return to you. Okay, something you were worried about, you're going to find that there was nothing to worry about after all, is the way it's coming through. All right. What do we have as 3 factors for this energy in this episode of Tarot in the Shadows? What do we have? 3 factors, please and thank you. There's 1. There's 2 and 3. The bottom of the deck. It's a younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. And while I'm showing it to you, it's like upside down, reversed energy. So some of you have let go of a younger man, not dealing with the younger man anymore. I hear you still a young man, baby. Ooh, don't waste your time. I heard down on my knees, oh, heart in hand. So if there is that song coming out of the dedications tonight, I won't be surprised. 3 factors we have. The first one is family sorrow, weeping willow. Challenges surrounding a family, some sadness and sorrow surrounding family. Second factor we have coming out tonight, what was it? Happiness, love and peace and happiness. Happiness is on the table. Okay. So I get like turning family sorrows into happiness. Okay. Our third factor is persevere and you will overcome problems. I heard your happiness is a beautiful way to persevere. Okay. It's a persevering energy. All right. We have the Divine Energy Oracle combined with the Universe Has Your Back deck. What's the message that we have for this episode of Tarot in the Shadows tonight, please and thank you? General energy, overall energy. There it is. All right. And 2 cards came out, both from the Divine Energy Oracle. Let's see what we have. I heard, show me what you're working with. Okay. Do something different. Do something different. Coming out with rejuvenate. Do something different that is rejuvenative for you. I heard, yeah, it's time to take care of you. Definitely. It's always time to take care of you. You just don't always acknowledge it, aren't always aware of it, didn't always think so much about taking care of you. Well, now you do. Let's see what is the overall guidance for you this evening. Well, that stayed in the deck. And I said, do I take it out? They said no. It was the word blocks. We'll look at it again once. Okay, there we go. That one came out. It's the flow card. You know, if you see how those waters are rushing forward? If you try to stay put while these waters are rushing forward, you find your butt taken by the water and swept away. You got to get in a flow with the water. Hopefully you'll have a life raft in there. The bottom of the deck, intend. So there's something here. Life is flowing you towards the fulfillment of your intentions, but you got to be willing to go. Okay, you can't be staying still. Let's see what's the other card that flipped out was blocks, and facing it was clarity. So these blockages here, staying in the deck, you've already seen them clearly. Whatever that was, not in this reading tonight. So that's a bit of confirmation for you. All right. So tonight, what decks do I have here? Starman Tarot is going to be our main tarot deck. Then we have the Handmade Clarifying Tarot. We have the Handmade Combined Oracle decks. My OG Words of Clarity, both the miniature size and the full size. We have the Dedications deck. All those are my handmade decks. Then we have the, oh my goodness, what's the name of this? Oh, I know. Tarot of the Cloisters and the Miracles Now. All right. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, what's the name of this? I know it. It was, oh man, I forgot. Again, they're putting the emphasis, it's been coming through lately so much on the channel about, you know, watching the way we cast the spell because it works oh so well. All right, so let's see what we have. We're going to put a full shuffle on the Starman Tarot. Hold on, there's something flipped over here. What's flipped over? It's the King of Wands flipped over. So if the King of Wands comes out, like he's really trying to get some attention. That's that Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. But let's see what we have for this Tarot in the Shadows episode. Connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. connecting the body and the spirit, connecting the heart, mind, and body, connecting the heart, mind, and heart, connecting the heart, mind, and the spirit, connecting the spirit and the body, connecting the spirit, heart, and mind, and connecting the spirit and the spirit. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit, divine truth. Let me see, speaking here with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. Oh, that's right. That's why Clubhouse ain't working for me. I'm over here trying to live stream to Clubhouse, and it didn't work for me last time I tried because I'm not supposed to be live streaming to Clubhouse. I'm supposed to be live streaming to whatever. I'm done. Look, y'all better send another camera. I'm just saying. I'm doing enough here. Make the show happen. In your energy, you're showing up. Dang. Wow. Okay. They say take both of them. You have the Devil and the Queen of Swords. So in your energy, I feel like you're the Queen of Swords, and then there's this Devil energy that's looking at you. There's a temptation there. Somebody is tempted by you. Why are you so obsessed with me? Somebody's obsessed. Well, the Devil energy is Capricorn. The Queen of Swords is this. I see there's somebody here thinking about you a lot. And you can sense it, but I see you protecting your mind and your thoughts from it. So it's like this Devil energy over here is looking like, so here's the Devil, right? But if you look over here, you have this image. It's like a face up here. I feel like that is this Devil over there. And they're thinking about you, but they cannot penetrate your thoughts anymore. There's something about like, they can't get to you anymore. I feel like they can't get to you more. I heard block game strong. Block game strong. What's at the bottom of the deck? Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. Well, block game strong, but there's the Four of Wands there. That's starting a new foundation. So what the heck? We're going to find out, though. I know. All right. Oh, yeah, we could do that. Space saving until I get all these cards out. All right, so let's dig into our first set of clarifiers. So the Devil card talks about temptation. It talks about sexiness, sexuality, baby. You could be just, you got your block game strong, but it doesn't mean that they don't desire you. You know, Four of Wands is a stable, fresh start. It's setting foundations to build a new structure on, okay? So you're trying to build new structure for yourself, start new beginnings, stable new beginnings for you, okay? That's where you're at. And yet and still there's this desire there. Who are you desiring? Who are you desiring? You're desiring somebody. Okay, this Devil right now is coming through a Shadow Master energy. So as you master your own shadow, yes, because we had the Shadow card. I drive my shadow with precision. I allow my light to roam freely with wild abandon. Thank you, light, baby. So sweet. Okay. So this is literally saying that. The Queen of Swords, block game strong. You're driving your shadow with precision. Anything that comes in and you're like, there's just something ain't right here. You're not playing with it. We're not going to be using the Handmaid clarifiers today since we're using 2 cards each of these positions. Let's go into the Handmaid combined oracle cards and see what we have. What is going on in your position? What is the Tarot in the Shadows message tonight? Thank you. From the fields in your position, the songs, sights, and scents bring the memories back to life. Nostalgia. Block game strong, but the memories are strong too. Anytime you hear certain, I hear you can't listen to certain songs, you can't look at certain shows. There's certain places you just don't want to go because it makes you think of somebody, or think of a time that's passed, or think of how it used to be. For the good times, it used to be so good. It's not anymore. So there's something here going on with that. The bottom of the deck. Look at your energy at the bottom of the deck. I am restored. Interesting. I am restored in all time, space, and dimension. Then we go into define restored. One definition says bring back a previous right, practice, custom, or situation. So it's about bringing back. Also return someone or something to a former condition, place, or position. And then the third definition said repair or renovate a building, a work of art, a vehicle, etc., so as to return it to its original condition. And then I underlined, when I was writing these definitions, I underlined work of art and original condition. You are a work of art, and you are restored to your original condition in this. That's so strong. When we wrote this card and channeled off of the definitions, that came out as like so important in this energy. So from the opposite perspective, what do we have? What's going on in this tarot in the shadows using the tarot of the cloisters? Where did the card go? Okay, got it. So what this person thinks about you, the 10 of Pentacles, they think that you're the bee's knees. They think you're the whole package. They think you're everything. You're all I've ever hoped for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful. But there's also this energy of like you're too much in your spirit. I get that. I also get the energy of you're blocked from them and you're done with them. And they feel like you're completely done with them. Whoever this is. Okay. So that's what they think is in your energy. They think that for some of them even can think that for you, it's all about the money. It's all about the money, baby. Somebody here feels that way about you. And I hear, if only you knew how much I do love you. Oh, and if only you know. Okay, the bottom of the deck is Ace of Pentacles. And I heard, está soltera, está de moda. Okay. Por eso no se enamora. Okay, so it's like, look, you're single, you're minding your business. That's what I got from that. You're single, you're minding your business. Somebody here looking at you like you got everything, and they, whoever's on the other side of the table, like they really look at you and they think y'all can make a family, but you're cold, you're emotionally detached, you're feeling obsessed, you're dealing with some addictions, something like that. Let's see what we have from the Miracles Now deck to go deeper. You want to fuck. For somebody here, flat out, you need to get laid. That is coming through strong. Okay. I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. So here you are, making your best decision from a place of intuition and power. Again, like every other reading, hopefully one day I'll stop saying this because you guys should already know this. If you resonate more with the other side of the table, then get the other side of the table. You know what side you resonate on. We see in two sides of the story. Okay. And we talk past tense because the way Spirit shows it's already done, and that's just how our brain computes and speaks it out, spits it out. Okay. The bottom of the deck, I let go and allow the universe to do her thing. So did you release and let go? Just release and let it go. And just let the universe handle this and figure, well, God, if it's going to be what it's going to be, and I'm just going to let you, I'm going to let the universe, I'm going to let the natural energy flow. Yeah, flow. Yeah, okay. Let's get the dedications pulled out. What is the messages for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows? Thank you. In your position, we have 50 ways to leave your lover. You just slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. Don't need to be coy, Roy. Just get yourself free. Just hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, Lee, and get yourself free. From Paul Simon. Block game strong in your energy. You had to use maybe you did one of those 50 ways to leave your lover. Is how you got out of it. The bottom of the deck is love season is in progress. Girl, don't stress. Love's like a furnace on fire. Not the average climax, take you higher. So what you say? So I see in the past there was a lot of sex here. Somebody here, they're not in your physical experience anymore. They're reminiscing on the sexual attraction that you guys had, sexual interaction. Love season was in progress, but it wasn't that kind of love. It was love making. You know what I mean? People use the word love, friend, and family way too liberally. We need to learn to bring in words like associates and acquaintances and begin to implement the use of those again. Let's take a deeper look into the 3D level experience here with you. What's going on here? In your physical 3D experience, okay, trust. Really, I was trying to turn it over, and it took a lot of effort to turn it over because it's upside down. So, and I'm like, okay, trust. Either you don't trust somebody, or somebody don't trust you, or you aren't trusting the situation, and solve coming out. So that's telling me, look, you're like, either you trust somebody or you don't trust somebody. Something here, there's a trust issue. Let me just say it that way. All right. There's a trust issue here in some type of way, whether you or the other person. All right, let's see what we have. Somebody was trusting on a solution, and somebody is trusting. Are you trusting on a solution in this? And it's like, okay, well, 50. I know the solution to this. If I can't trust you, I'll just go take care of my family and solve this right here. And I'll find one of these 50 ways to leave your lover. You know what? My intuition and my power is telling me I need to go on ahead and make this move. That's what you say. Okay, bottom of the deck. What do we have? Materialize. So this lets me know that whatever this situation involves, a materialization for you. You materialize in your hand a golden opportunity. That Ace of Pentacles is a gift from God. You materialize. It could be in a new person, a new job, a new resource, a new acquaintance or associate, or a lover, clearly. Some of you are manifesting or materializing in this physical experience a new love, because you let go of a love and you're materializing a new love in this, who is very family oriented, and you feel like finally I can trust, and it feels right. Nothing feels off about this. It feels right. Finally, I'm not seeing all those crazy red flags. Like, this actually looks legit. Okay, spiritually and your energy, oh, it's time to play. Prince and Drew, this is, so it comes out like time to play. Your spirit's like, na 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 na. Are we over here? Are we over here? Are we over there? So you're like, well, I know this is coming to me. Is it over here? Is it over there? I feel like you were investigating a situation because, yeah, I see that you were investigating a situation because you thought maybe it had divine energy in it. it just wasn't the kind of divine energy you were thinking about. Is there more than one kind of divine energy? Yes, there is, actually. And the answer is yes and no all at once. Because there is more than one kind of divine energy, in the sense that divine energy that is restricted to only 20% flow is a lot different than divine energy that's on 80% flow, or 70% flow, or even 50 or 40 or any other number. Other than one below, and even then it's still different than the ones below. So there's a different level of divine flow. Okay, interesting. The bottom of the deck is familial challenges, familial obstacles, familial obligations, family matters coming up. For some reason, they said for some, the trust issues, the core reason of those go back to family. Doesn't it always? Thanks, fam. Don't you just want to just like write a letter to all your answers and say, thanks, bitches? Excuse me. That is not cute. Well, good thing we weren't trying to be cute. We were just being. All right. And let's go to the next position here, which is going to talk about the situation. All right. The situation from your viewpoint, we have the Princess of Swords and the Emperor. Situation, you're like, that Aries is spying on me. You're like, somebody here thinks they can control me. You're like, somebody's really stubborn and aggressive and not willing to change. You're like, if it's worth your while, then say something, say something. If it's worth your while, then say something good to me. You're like, not fucking text me. The hell? Who do you think I am? Somebody here, I see that in this situation, you feel like somebody is watching you. It always feels like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, when this started, my heart was full of love, but with each disappointment and apology, another piece chipped off. Now I have no feelings left for us or you. Exhausted. That is what is going on in this situation from your viewpoint. Exhaustion, okay? From their viewpoint, Four of Swords, this is just a break. This is just a break. They feel like it's just break time. They feel like it's not over. It's just a break. Okay. When in doubt, I play it out. That's what you've been doing. Like, let's just see what's going to happen here. But every time you did that, with disappointments, more apologies, another piece of the love that you have for this person just backed out of your spirit, and it's just not there no more. And then from the dedication deck, try me, darling, tell me I need you. Try me, and your love will always be true. Oh, I need you. I need you. So, somebody wanted you to need them. You did need somebody. You did need somebody. You needed somebody's help. You weren't, see, in this situation, you were in doubt, but you let it play out. You let it play out. Somebody here is like, didn't act. I see somebody didn't act. You trusted in somebody. You kind of doubtful about it from the beginning because your spirit was already telling you, but at the same time, your spirit didn't let you leave or act in doubt. You waited it out. You let it play itself out. We're like, what, Mom, maybe this is fears attached to my old experiences that I had before. You tried to put faith in a different outcome. However, it appears to me that you still kind of ended up in the same place anyways. And it wasn't just you being concerned because of your past traumas and past relationships. No. Somebody here literally still didn't do what the fuck they needed to do and what they didn't act. They were sleeping on you. That Four of Swords, and from the other side of the table perspective, they were sleeping on you. Somebody here was sleeping on you. So from in your 3D experience, you have experience coming out. Experience. There's an experience happening here. And usefulness. Where is your usefulness in this experience? Did you ask somebody that? How are you useful in this experience? What your spirit said is this will not grow. Expansion coming out in reverse. Spirit's like, yep, this is a no-go. This is a no-grow. This is a no-grow. Why? Because somebody was sleeping on you. You know this person was thinking about you, telling you some bullshit. You had doubts about it. Yeah, and you feel if you're still with this person, you're in the middle of this phase, and this is like, yeah, I have doubts that they're going to do what they said they were going to do. You're feeling that way right now. If you already went through this experience and you've already separated, which it looked like you had, then it looks like you're sitting here saying to yourself, I can tell that you're trying to tap into my energy. I get psychic attacked. Do you feel like you're being psychically attacked by somebody who you moved away from? You tried the experience, but it just didn't grow nowhere. It didn't go nowhere. Somebody wanted you to need them more than you did. You're too self-sufficient. Somebody now here wants you to need them because they need you. I hear you tried to warn them. You tried to warn them. And at this point, you like, the only thing I could do, listen, with your lack of action, is let go and allow the universe to do her thing. And that's where you're at. You just let go. Let the universe do her thing. He said, I'm not trying to force it to happen. Thank you for showing me your cards. All right. On the other side of the table, what do we have there? I told you this dude want to get sane. There's that. And it's an Aries that showed up here in the situation. And now we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The King of Wands did come back out. So glad that I mentioned it because you guys already know. I've already shown you. Okay. One moment. All right, so on the other side, you have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius coming up with the World. From a distance, they're feeling the separation from you. Yeah, on the other side of the table, you know that this is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and you're like, I choose me. At the end of the day, I'm choosing me. What's happening on the other side of the table? Haunted by the truth. This person is haunted by the truth. So you're thinking about this person. You're having a psychic hit about this person. They're trying to tap into your energy. You're doing everything you can to create. I hear you're doing the ho'oponopono all over this shit. Ho'oponopono all over this. Okay. How's this person? What's their perspective of themselves? A false start in love. Ace of Cups is in reverse. And it is a false start in love because they are not in their self-love energy. They're not taking care of their self. They didn't even honor their self with the choices they made with you. And because they're not in that state of union with their self, then they're not going to be able to unite with you. A person can only love you as deep as they can love themselves. And so this person, I hear bottled up emotions. Ace of Cups is in reverse. A lot of bottled up emotions. This person doing some crying. This person feeling emotional, feeling sad, doing some crying because it was a chance in love, but they didn't accept it. They did not accept the cup of love that was being offered to them, and they couldn't accept it because they didn't have their own cup of love. They were busy getting trying to get filled up from over here, over there, everywhere, especially you, whenever you would come through. I hear On the other side of the table, when I've overshared, I simply say, wait, why am I talking? Did this person talk too much or not enough? There's something here about a person shutting up. I've had both in my experiences where people talk too much and then they don't talk enough. And it's funny because the ones that talk a lot, when they done something wrong, then they shut up. Now all of a sudden they got one word answers, and you're like, you never gave me a one word answer since we met. The hell is going on here? I feel like something's up. Yeah. Your intuition let you know something was up. Yeah. I make decisions from a place of intuition and power in your energy. This person acted out of character in some sort of way. You were trusting in them. I hear this is a challenge of trust. That's what I get. This was a challenge of trust. This person is like, you were like, well, maybe ask, is this person trustworthy? You could have had it cross the side of your mind and say, is this person trustworthy? Bam, the universe unfolds the situation to show you either they were or they weren't. In this experience, they were not. Other side of the table energy from, it says the change is gonna come from Sand Cook. This person been running ever since. Born by the river in a little tent, just like a river. I've been running ever since. Okay, this person is run from this love, run from the relationship. They're afraid of what's coming in their future. They don't know. All right, we have three. We have growth. This person in a growth phase. Awesome. They're haunted by their truth right now, but they're in a growth phase. And then shine. There's a need to shine their light. Okay. And then wealth in reverse. Reprioritize what is wealth to you. Spiritually, what this person, what spirit has for this person right now is nurturing. I hear you were very nurturing for this person. That's one of the reasons why they want to cling back to your energy. I just booked an appointment for tomorrow. Yay. Hold on, let me put this in my calendar. You know, the nail business. The nail business. I mean, tarot, it keeps trying to reach the nail business, but it's always been the nail business paid for everything else in this world. So we got to keep them appointments coming, folks. All right. I do feel like tarot is a contender. I feel like tarot is trying to knock me out the nail game and keep me doing readings all day. But we'll see what God's plan is, because it's God's plan. God's plan. So there's something here about that. Everything that happens on the show is part of the channeled message. It's not by accident. Okay, so on the other side of the table. Missed an opportunity. You're getting booked. You're getting busy. You got shit to do. You got clients to take care of. You have business to do. You have business to attend to. Because if that's not going to pay for it, then you going to pay for it. That's how that works. Oh, it's like this. I have clients. Well, can you travel to see? Do you travel? Hell yeah, I travel. You just got to pay the wage for the day, because when you want me to travel, that means now I got to leave any potential business and any other business and any other family stuff. I got to leave that behind. So there's a high rate for that, but absolutely I travel. You can afford it. Let's see. Let's make it happen. And I love that. All right. In what you need to know. We have the Princess of Pentacles coming out with the Empress. So what you need to know about yourself is, as you focus on your goals, I hear as you focus on your goals and you follow the prescribed path. Yeah, it came through prescribed path. This is you honoring and nurturing your wealth. This is creating abundance for you. It's like what you're thinking about is coming about. It's like this is a powerful manifesting power that you have to bring things into full creation. From idea to, what I'm hearing is from idea to full implementation. From idea to full implementation. The idea with the Princess of Pentacles, the full implementation in the Empress. The universe here has been trying to get you to recognize that a specific situation here is not at your level. Yeah, and it's just not at your level. It's not at your level. It will be a temptation for you. It will be a stuckness for you, being compelled. It will be a drag on your energy. Okay. Where words and feelings have not gotten the job done, physical action has become necessary in what you need to know. It's time to take action, honey. Time to take action. What else do you need to know? From their side of experience, the Knight of Pentacles. Well, this person is not going to give up. This person really wants to make this happen. Whoever this is on the side, they really want this. Goal matters to them, okay? They really want this. And they're having a hard time letting go. I hear still focused on the past. Interesting that this Knight of Pentacles in this deck is looking to my left, and I've always had the left side indicating the past and the right side indicating the future. Okay. Somebody here is holding on to the past, and you need to know that. And that's why you getting those psychic hits, like you can tell that they're thinking about you. You can tell. You know it. And when it happens, it's like, okay, you're not welcome here no more. Have a nice life. Thank you. I love you. Forgive me. Please forgive me. I forgive you. All that. It doesn't mean run out and go contact them. It means bless it and send it back, honey. Yes. Okay. In the midst of a meltdown, I breathe through the discomfort and come out the other side. Some of you, these feelings are really intense, and they're saying what's going to help you is if you make sure you take that time to tune in to your breath, honey. Breathe. Just breathe. You gotta let it go, so you can grow. You gotta let it go, just breathe. The song from the florist is coming through right quick. Yeah, so what you need to know is this person is holding on, but they need to let it go. You can't take another breath of air if you're still holding on to the last breath of air. That's not how the lungs work. There's a certain capacity of what you can hold on to at one point in time. This person needs to let it go. Let's see what else we have. Tale as old as time, true as it can be, barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. What you need to know: one of y'all's a beauty, one of y'all's a beast. Neither one of you prepared. You might have had past life experiences with this person. You might have felt a strong, super strong resonance with this person because of it. That might be why this person feels a super strong resonance with you because of it. Barely even friends. But there's a reason why it didn't work then. And if the energy is not corrected here, past is distant, doomed to repeat itself. Barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Is this somebody who you were in a situation where y'all weren't even really friends, but then somebody just opened up all of a sudden? A little change was all it took, but both people were scared and neither one was prepared for what was happening. Somebody here is so beautiful in their love and somebody is so beastly in their love. In other words, somebody afraid to love so much that they show beastly behavior, maybe. Okay, yeah, for someone, absolutely. What you need to know: unfulfilled. It was a possibility, but it was unfulfilled. It was totally a possibility, but it was unfulfilled. Okay, unrequited love, I heard. And look, reminiscent coming out. So yeah, it's like, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Maybe we'll be butterflies. this. And it might be easier then because I won't have to hear your lies. Spirit, what you need to know from spiritually, childhood issues coming up. I tell you, this shit goes back to childhood issues. Childishness. Somebody was acting childish. You know, if you're doing the same type of gimmick scams and shit you used to do on the playground in this, yeah, you are definitely childish. We're just gonna let you know, in case you didn't know, that means you're a child. Yes, it does. Somebody says, no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. And the fact that you're arguing with me about it also indicates your childishness. All right. Heck. Okay. Guidance is the High Priestess and the Moon. Honey, guidance. Go ghost. Trust your intuition. Go ghost on this. Trust your intuition and go ghost on this. High Priestess and the Moon. Honey, you don't need to tell nothing. You don't need to answer no questions. You don't need to. You don't need to explain yourself. Trust your intuition. Heavy on the intuition for you. Yeah. And again, your intuition is where you make your decisions from. Okay. From the Handmaid Oracles, we have Taurus coming out. So guidance, stabilize yourself. Be firm in your stance. Taurus, number one thing people always want to talk about Taurus is not that they're beautiful. It's not that they're secure or stable. It's that they're stubborn. First thing they say about Taurus, my whole life, stubborn. Guidance, be stubborn as a bull, baby. Be fixed, be firm, be solid in your convictions. You already know what it is. Don't compromise yourself at this time. But because this is zodiac sign, then what we always do is pull off the next one off the top of the deck. And what is it from the fields? Whoa, Sagittarius energy here as well as the guidance. So do you have a sun in Taurus and a Sagittarius moon? If that's you, there's definitely a strong resonance here for you. Next card off the top of the deck is not a zodiac sign. Okay. Now this is a risk worth taking. So if you're either a Taurus or a Sagittarius, it appears to be that there could be the opposite of those two signs coming in for you. Okay. And it's going to look like a risk worth taking. Expansion is a risk worth taking. Sagittarius energy speaks a lot to expansion. Expansion is a risk worth taking. Expanding beyond what you know. Expanding beyond the limits of what you know. You already know what it is with someone here. You've already had this experience. You need to believe that you can change, but people show you who and what they are, and you need to believe them with what they've shown you. Okay. Guidance. We have the 10 of Cups. If it feels like bliss, do more of this. If it feels like crap, flush that shit. There is always a solution of the highest good. There is some guidance here for if your intuition is telling you to take a risk and unite with this person because they reach out to you, you might want to do that. Like your spirit is telling you, I'm not here for you to listen to me. I am literally here for you to listen to me. I'm not here for you to do every little thing that I say. I'm here to stimulate you to listen to your own intuition and show you what the cards say. Your intuition should be speaking to you the whole way. Because this is a general reading. If you want me to be giving you direct guidance, you're still responsible for your choices and decisions. But yeah, that would be a personal reading. You got to go pay for that. This is spiritually sponsored. Okay. Guidance from the Supremes. Oh my God. You think that I don't feel love, but what I feel for you is real love. In others' eyes, I see reflected a hurt, scorn, rejected love child never meant to be. Love child, born in poverty. Love child, never meant to be. Love child, take a look at me. Started my life in an old, cold, run-down tenement slum. My father left me. He never even married Mom. I shared the guilt my mama knew, so afraid that others knew I had no name. Guidance. Love child. Okay. Interesting. Remember how far you've came, and it's not about somebody's childhood, but have they been healing from it? Have they been choosing another path? We all come from some place that we are trying to get into a different energy on. Some people grew up with so much money that they leave their home. You see movies about this all the time, and they want to go live like poor people in a regular house without all the extras, because that's all they've ever known. They just want to simplify. Other people were born into simplicity and they want lavish luxury and opulence. Again, if you're born with straight hair, you want curly. You're born with curly hair, you want straight hair straight. What the heck? You're born with black hair, you want blonde hair. Blondes want black hair. Come on, people. Guidance with love child. It's like, if you choose this connection, what I get is, if you choose to take the risk in this connection, you're going to have to understand that you're dealing with somebody who has a lot of rejection and abandonment issues. Guidance in the physical 3D, we have collapse and diversion. I really strongly see that the majority of all-time viewers of this reading are going to be choosing to let this thing go, because it's just, that's the best solution for you. This does not have a future. The future is in reverse. Guidance. This connection with this person does not have a future. Why? Because somebody here needs to grow the fuck up, is honestly what I'm getting. Somebody here needs to grow the fuck up. All right. Not just grow up, but I said what I said and you heard what I said. All right. From the I Know Trivia, let's pull one trivia card and add to our message tonight. If you sent your donation of $10 US or more, go ahead and put that in the comments and let me know where I can find that so I could get to your personal question. What is the Tarot in the Shadows message tonight? Please and thank you. All right. We have here an author. It's Mr. William Shakespeare. Oh, excuse me. True or false? Shakespeare wrote over 100 plays. That was little. Okay, that's better. False. He's generally credited with 38 plays. Okay. Multiple choice question. Which of these is not a Shakespeare play? Antony and Cleopatra, The Merchant of Venice, or Rosencrantz and Guildenstern? Rosencrantz and Guildenstern is not a Shakespeare play. Okay. Name the London theater at which most of Shakespeare's plays were staged. I love the Globe Theater. And again, they're giving me the whole tale as old as time. So interesting. Antony and Cleopatra. There is this vibe that you all were together in a past life in some sort of way. Yep. You see either an Egyptian or an Italian past life with this person. And you guys have gone round and round the situation before. I hear, will there be another opportunity to clear this cycle in this physical 3D life is the question. Let's get a yes or no on that. Because you want to know and I want to know too. I'm feeling nosy as fuck right here with you. Is this connection fated, destined at this point to have another opportunity to do what it was meant to do in this 3D experience? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, no. Is that because what needed to happen in this 3D experience is already completed with this lifetime? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. Interesting. So what's the next question then? Oh, are they going to have to wait to the... I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Are they going to have to wait till the next lifetime to get another go at this? Are they going to have to wait till the next lifetime to get another go at this? Ha ha ha. If you could remember all the rules that there were in place before you came, the rules are one and the same, which is you get one shot to do this right with each person in each life. That's why every time you try to go back, it doesn't always work out as good as you think it should. Okay. I hear very rarely when the other party makes a real change. So is it you're going to have to wait till next lifetime? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. And 10 is a number of physical wholeness. So you've done with the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's the end of contract. So you've done what you could in this lifetime. Guess what? I guess I'll see you next lifetime. You missed it out. They missed it out. I guess they're going to have to see you next lifetime. That's what I see. In the final message for tonight, it was the first card we pulled from the postcards from Spirit. There are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love always and forever. Well, that was perfect because somebody here was being haunted by the truth on the other side of the table. Somebody here didn't realize exactly what they had until they had already lost it. Now they're haunted by the truth. And, you just got to learn to let this go. It hurts like a bitch, but then it sets you free. If you crack that heart open, you crying, you probably need to be. You probably need to be. Right? That's what we have for you at this time. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.